Hello, hello. Welcome back to the magazine. This is the fourth session in our chapter 1. So, today we are going to discuss about kingdom. As far as we have discussed chapter 1.1 characteristic of organism, 1.2 the biological classification system, 1.3 keys, and today we will discuss kingdoms. Before start the lesson, there is a reminder for you. If you are new for my channel, please subscribe me and click the bell icon. Then you will notified once I upload the videos. As well as if you have friends who are willing to take IGCSE, whatever biology or any other subject, please share with them because I have some podcast in my channel, so it will be help to them. And if you need to know about more discoveries in the worldwide, you can watch from my videos. So, okay, another thing is if you have any doubts regarding the RGCC or whatever biology, then please comment, please send me the message through comment section. I will help to find the clear answer. So, let's move the session. Right, here you can see the mind map. So, if you need another major thing, is if you need to know how to create a mind map, how to create short notes, please comment in the comment section short note or a mind map. Then I know you have more idea. You have to need more idea about that. Then I will make another special video for you. Right, here you can see five kingdoms in your textbook. They mention kingdoms, so there are five major kingdoms: fungus, protist, prokaryotes, plant, and animal. So, what are the major characteristics? Especially this one is very important for your MCQ paper. So, fungus in fungus kingdom they are multicellular or unicellular, as well as they are nuclei and cell wall they have, but the cell wall not made by celluloid. Next one, they don't have chlorophyll and they help to decompose. They produce spores as well as they have hypha. Hypha looks like a roots. That's how they are grow or a spread. Next kingdom is protist. So they are also multicellular or a unicellular. We can find a nucleus as well as they may or may not have a cell wall and chloroplast. Some some of them have, some of them don't have. Next one, they feed by photosynthesis and other feed and organic substances. If they have a chlorophyll, they involve for a photosynthesis. If they don't have chlorophyll, they feed on organic substance. Next category is prokaryotes. They are also really unicellular and they don't have a nucleus and they have a cell wall but it's not made by a cellulose. They don't have mitochondria and they have DNA but like cellular loops, and they have a plasmids. Those are the very special things. Next one, we will move to the plant kingdom. So here they have a nucleus and they have a cell wall which is made by cellulose. So kingdom Plantae especially they are multicellular. They feed by photosynthesis. So they have, some of them have roots, stems, and leaves. So why do I mention here some of them? Because in the next video, next slide, I will show what is the reason for I use some of them have roots, stems, and leaves. Right. Next one, last kingdom is the animal kingdom. They are also multicellular. They have nucleus, but they don't have cell wall or a chloroplast, so they can't do photosynthesis. Next one is they feed on organic substances because they don't have chlorophyll or chloroplast. They can't do the photosynthesis. So these are the main features of five kingdoms. Five kingdoms are in the fungi, protists, prokaryote, plant, and animal. So please refer these things, small points, very easy. It will be help to your MCQ questions. This slide shows main groups of vertebrates. Before move to that, I will explain who are the vertebrates and the animals, especially the animal group, we can divide into two parts, vertebrates and invertebrates. Invertebrates mean they don't have a backbone or a vertebral column. Vertebrates, if we categorize vertebrates because they have a backbone or a vertebra or a vertebral column. That's why these all showing animals are categorized under vertebrates. So vertebrates category we can divide again for five groups, five subgroups: fish, amphibians, reptiles, birds, and mammals. So here, first of all, let's see about the fish. We know all about that, but you will be confused in the examination in the MCQ question. So especially they have a scaly scale, they have a scaly skin, and they have gills. Especially they don't have lungs, they have gills only. As well as for the swimming, they have a fins. Next one, especially you have to keep in the mind, they lay eggs in the water, but it doesn't have shells. I hope you can keep in the mind these things. For especially fish, you can imagine a picture, then it's easy for recall the main characters. So let's move for amphibians. For amphibians, main example we can keep in the mind frog. So they are showing metamorphosis. What is that? What is the metamorphosis? Metamorphosis means in their larvae or a baby stage, they are showing another another picture or another body shape. But if they convert into the adult, their body shape or a body feature, physical features are different than the baby shape. So these are we are calling metamorphosis, and in both of them they have a skin, but it is without scales. They lay eggs in the water. That eggs doesn't have shells. And tadpoles live in water. Adults often live on the land. Next one is tadpoles have gills, but adults have lungs because they live on the land. Reptiles, most common example is snake. So Their skin is scaly as well as they lay eggs on the land, which is without shells. So very easy these things. Let's move to birds. So here, when discuss about the bird, they have feathers and they have a beak. They some of them have few scales. They upper or front limbs convert into the wings. They lay eggs with scaly as well as they have a lungs. It's very easiest one. So this is the overall about the birds. Let's move. Our last vertebrates group is mammals. So the main features are they have hair on their skin. The young of them developed in uterus attached to the mother by placenta. We will discuss in the reproduction session about the placenta. Next one, female have a mammary glands, not memory, mammary glands. Those are helps to feed to their babies by milk. Next character is they have different kind of teeth, not similar type teeth. They have canine, they have molar, they have premolar, like different types of teeth. And next one, they have a pinna. What is pinna? Pinna is outer ear. So that means earlobe or outer ear flips we have or mammals have. Next one, they have sweat glands on their skin. Lastly, they have a diaphragm. What is diaphragm? Which is located in upper and in between upper and lower part of the body, which is held to our respiratory system. So we will discuss in the future under respiratory system. So next slide, you will see arthropods. So let's move for that. Before moving to the arthropods, I need to mention here arthropods categorized under invertebrates because they don't have vertebrate column. So in arthropods, we can study. We have to study four subgroups: insects, crustaceans, myriapods, and arachnids. So when discuss about the insects, they have three pair of jointed legs. Before discuss about that, I will explain who are arthropods, why we are categorized about like that. Arthropods, they have pair of jointed legs and they have exoskeleton. So if they have exoskeleton or if they have jointed pair legs, we can categorize under arthropod. Now let's move to first subgroup. Under arthropod, first subgroup is insect. So they have three pairs of jointed legs. Keep in the mind, according to the pair of legs, number of pair of legs, we can categorize according to their subgroup. So insects, they have three pair of jointed legs, and they have a trachea. It's they don't have lungs, but they are their respiration through trachea, and they have two pairs of wings. They have one pair of antennas, as well as their body. We can divide into the three parts: head, thorax, and abdomen. So these are the main features of insects. Next one, let's move to the crustaceans. For crustaceans, they have more than four legs of jointed four pair or more than four pair legs. Next one, they have gills for their respiration. They have two pair of antennas. These antennas, which are held to grab or take the sensors, like it's it's help for chemical sensors, it's grab chemical sensors. So next part is arachnids. Next subgroup is arachnids. Example is those example we can use spiders. So they have four pair of jointed legs, and they don't have antenna, but their body we can divide into two parts, cephalothorax and abdomen. Cephalothorax means head and thoracic part joined together. Right, we will move to the next subgroup, myriapods. So, especially they don't have different segments, different parts of the body. Their whole body divided into each segments. So, each segment has jointed legs, and they have two pairs of antenna. Here, when discussed about the segment, all segments are similar to each other. So these are the main features for the arthropods. Up to now, we have discussed animals. According to the animal group, we have discussed vertebrates and invertebrates. Under invertebrates, we have discussed only arthropods. Those are the things only you have under your syllabus. Now we are going to move to plants. Plants kingdom. So these plant kingdoms we can divide into again two subclasses, subcategories: non-flowering plants and flowering plants. Non-flowering, it's mentioned this category. What is the reason? Non-flower means they don't have flowers. They can't produce or they don't produce flowers. So main example is fern. So ferns, the main characters are they have roots but they don't produce flowers. Reproduce by spores produced on the underside of their leaves. So these are the main features of ferns or the main features of non-flowering plants. Next one is flowering plants. Flowering means they produce or they have flowers, they produce seeds as well. But non-flowering, they don't produce seeds, but for a reproduction purpose, they produce spores. So flowering plants, they have roots, stems, and leaves, as well as they use seeds for reproduction purpose, which is produced inside of the flower we are calling ovary. Flowering plants we can divide again two parts, two subcategories, under dicots and monocots. Dicots means two, cots means two parts of seeds. We can divide some special small parts we are called cotyledons. So dicotyledons, mono means one or single. So this kind of plants have seeds with one cotyledons. So when discuss about dicotyledons, I already mentioned they have seeds with two cotyledons, and they have main root with side roots coming out from it. When discuss about leaves that have a network of veins. Next one, they have flower parts like petals in multiple of four or five. Petals we can identify four or five. So when discuss about monocotyledons, they have, I already mentioned, they have seeds with one cotyledons, and roots grow out directly from the stems, no branches. Next one, leaves have parallel veins, not a web. They have flowers but in multiple of three, that like three petals, six petals, nine petals, like three multiplication. Next one, they have vascular bundles in the stem arranged by randomly. So these are the main features monocots. So especially I need to mention, if you need this short note or this mind map, please comment in the below. I will upload my drive to share my whole documents, whole mind maps. In here we are going to discuss about viruses. So up to now we discuss about plant kingdom, animal kingdom, as well as we discuss fungus, protists, and prokaryotes like bacteria, fungus, and animal and plant. So viruses we can't categorize under that because virus is very special because reason is they we don't know is it living or non-living. That is the main reason why I mentioned that viruses when it live surrounding us in the environment, it's non-living. But if virus enter to a living part or a plants or a bacteria or animals, virus is definitely going to active like living organism. So that is the main reason we can't categorize under living or non-living. The another thing is they don't have nucleus, but they have genetic materials, but they don't have nucleus. Main example is HIV. They need a human or a living organism to grow up to enhance their number of members. So this is the main features. Especially we can't categorize living or non-living. They have nuclear matters, nuclear things, but not inside of the nucleus. They have DNA, but not surrounding a membrane like nucleus. They have genetic materials like us. They are showing reproduction, but for that they need a living organism. These are the main features. So, chapter 1, 1.4 Kingdoms. Today we have completed. Thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to subscribe if you are new for me, and click in the bell icon. You will notified once I upload a video. As well as please share the videos with your friends, with your students, and with your children. It will be a help for their future. If you are a parent, please don't forget to watch podcast series. It will be help to select their career. So again, thank you so much. Bye bye. Stay with magazine.